I need your loving, so fresh, so clean. Love me in and out, I'm feeling lean. And I'll be down now, anytime you call me, I'll be down.
What's up, you guys, and welcome to or back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be getting into this human hair crochet install. Before we get into it, huge shout out to EayonHair for sponsoring today's video. They sent me over the hair that we'll be using for today's video. This install is super beginner friendly, very water friendly, very good for the warm weather and for vacation. So if you want to know how I achieve these results, you already know I got you. Let's get immediately into it. First things first, we're starting with the unboxing because where else would we begin? They sent me over 5 packs as well as 2 clips. And in addition to that, we have our edge brush. And this is how the hair looks straight out of the package. It was the 18-inch water wave crochet hair with the thread to connect the pieces. And y'all see, I did a lazy braid down. And I did that, 1, because I was being lazy, and also 2, to show you that your braid down does not have to be small, precise, or perfect. It just has to be enough to grip the hair onto. And I'm just going in with that first pack and starting at the bottom. And in a second here, I'm going to show you all a more close-up version, more detailed version of how I'm installing the hair. But again, this method is super easy and just about anyone can do it at the house. Before I forget to mention this, I do want to mention that the hair did have a fishy smell straight out of the package, and because I am expecting, my nose is a little more sensitive, but I just feel like a fishy smell is a fishy smell. It went away once I added product to the hair. And you can also wash the hair before installing it, but that was a little strange to me that it did have that smell right out of the factory packaging. From here, I'm going to go in and show you all a close-up version of how I install it. So I just take my crochet hook through. I apply the thread to the crochet hook before closing the hook and bringing it back over my braid. And once I do that, making sure it's even on both sides, I just open it up, take the double knotted side or the double strand side through. I loop it back through once more, and then I just pull it to secure it. I don't go back in and tie it like a shoelace. That is not necessary. These crochet pieces stay in very secure with minimal effort and minimal tying, and that's the beauty of the feather technology. I don't know exactly what to call it, but the thread-like security that it has to hold the hair together is very strong, and you don't have to worry about this hair moving all over your head. So now back to the back of my head, I'm just going through and making sure that I have full coverage all over. There's no method to this madness as far as installing. You can install it in any pattern if you want to go braid by braid, but I'll just start from the back and go up, and then once I get the nape to my ears done, then I just go 1 braid at a time. Another thing that I did want to mention about this hair is that I love the texture of it. I did not have to do a bunch of detangling while I had it in, and I've had this hair in for about 2 weeks. And again, I love that it is water friendly. You can still get to your scalp, but it is water friendly, it's vacation friendly. I also hear a lot of people complain about the pricing of these new human hair crochet pieces. And that's why I say it's great to figure out how to do it yourself through videos like this, because even if you could get somebody to braid you down and you follow a video like this to put it in, then it will save you a ton of money as far as your investment goes. And the hair is also reusable. Personally, I haven't reused mine, but it's able to be reused. So if y'all want to see a removal video on the next set that I do, because I will be doing 1 more set of these human hair crochet installs shortly, then let me know and I can show you how to remove it if you plan to reuse it. Another point that I need to mention, because I'm just trying to make sure that I cover everything, is that you see I left a small strip of leave out in the front. That's optional, but I don't like the seams showing in my crochet installs, so I do that just to give it more of a natural look and to give me a little more versatility and optional styling. So now that I've given y'all the rundown on basically all I can think of for right now, I'm gonna let it rock. Y'all will see me go in and continue to put it in. And just in a second, you will see that this is just the first pack. So although I said I had 5 packs in the beginning, but I actually had 6 packs. This is 1 pack in, and as y'all can see, it covered a little more than 1/4 of my hair. So I do believe that 4 packs is enough for this style. I don't think that you need any more than that unless you love your hair super, super full. I also wanted to come in and show y'all this part really quick. Whenever I get to the top, I like to feed the hair in on both sides for fullness on both sides, and this is a good way or a good method to install your crochet, especially once you get to the top. and also especially if you don't have a lot of braids, to make sure that your braids are not showing. And then with me leaving the strip of leave out in the front and essentially doing a flip over method, you want to be able to flip it anyway and not have thinness or your foundation peeking through your crochet install, and that's the best way to do that.
I need your loving, so fresh, so clean. Love me in and out, I'm feeling lean, and I'll be down now. Anytime you call me, I'll be down, because I love and I love and I love and I love you only, because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run, fly in the sky in the night, hold me in your arms and your love and your light. I'm on your wave right now. I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. I'm on your vibe now. You got me on your side now. Yeah. I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. If not you, then I don't wanna know. I don't want no story. Day and night, it's unconditional. Got me leaving softly. Yeah.
Now that everything is installed, the loose ends are trimmed and the edges are marinating, I'm just gonna blend my leave out into the rest of the curls, as well as get that fresh out of the pack texture and crunch out of the curls. Like I said, I really enjoyed how beautiful the texture of this hair was, and you're really going to be able to see it come through in just a second as we wet the hair. And then I went in with some Eco Styler into my leave out. I found that, of course, with flip over installs, you see people do the small curling wand, rods, twists, all the things, but really and truly the best way that I found is to slick that thing back with some Eco, let your natural pattern do what it's gonna do. And this is somebody that relaxed at some point in 2024, and just let it marinate and mix in with the curls the best it can. Push it under the hair and keep it moving. That's just a foolproof way. This is how it's looking on day one, and I'm just gonna go in and frame my face with some layers, and then we're gonna come back for day two to do a little bit of styling, and you'll see it more in its drier state in just a second as well. At nighttime, I just put it in a pineapple in a bonnet, and as y'all can see right here, the results are very much like that. Texture is tea, and this is how much hair I had left over. So like I said, I did open 4 packs, and I do believe that 4 packs is more than enough for a full head install if you want a natural or normal density. No style is complete without the influencer hands, because we gotta see what it's given. And this is the 360 view. As you can see, even with the braids not being small, it's full coverage and it's doing exactly what it needs to do. I did not style this for a middle part, but I'm just showing y'all here that when you leave out that strip of hair in the front, you could really do it any which way. Flip to the left, flip to the right, or flipped in the middle with no part action. Here are a couple styles that I did do: the headband with all of it down, as well as the headband with a pineapple / ponytail in the top. This was one of my favorite ways. And then the bun was another go-to with the headband. So yeah, if you're looking for a heatless, easy style for this summertime, you already know what to do. All the links will be in the description box, and I thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all very soon. Later.
You know you love to me up like never.